Hey, it's all about quality, not about quantity. Right? Let's get back to another round of Brewsday Tuesday with Drez and Huck.
Ooh, come on now.
What?
Definitely.
I was?
A little bit.
I'll get over it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the fancy beers flowing over.
It is Brewsday Tuesday. My name is Drez, and Huck from Huck's Beer Bus is here, and we are drinking beers that are flowing. So we're just kind of doing random beers that sounded good to us. And the one that I just popped open is a big bad boy that I got when I was up in Baltimore a couple weeks ago for a wedding. It is barrel-aged from Brewer's Art. It's called Crosstown Volume 2. This is a triple double ale coming in at, I don't know where it is, but it's got to be like 11% or something crazy like that. Where is it at?
Those guys.
10%.
10%.
10% ABV.
Yeah. So,
what kind of a boy you got over there, sir?
well, I was like looking around the old vintage cellar, as I like to do once a week or so, and I found a beer from my hometown of Waynesboro, Virginia.
Waynesboro?
I was a DuPont brat. My dad worked for DuPont. And this is called Basic City, which was there was two towns in Waynesboro originally. There was Basic City and something else that I can't remember. And then General Wayne was a big Revolutionary or Civil War hero. I don't even know which. And they named it after him. He was from there, Waynesboro, Virginia.
There you go.
So this is a DIPA, double India Pale Ale.
DIPA.
DIPA.
DIPA?
DIPA. It's DIPA, Jimmy.
There it
DIPA.
is.
Anyway, it's 7.6%. It's up there in Huck session range. And it's pretty cool. It's like the planets or something on here.
I'm trying to remember, like...
It's either that or it's cheese. I'm not sure.
Is there
It's Micropolis. Somebody should tell me what that means.
Okay.
It's weird.
What else does Basic City make? Because I know the name. I might
Yeah,
have even
they've
been there
got
before.
6 or 7. Probably not, but they've been at a lot of festivals lately.
That's probably what it is.
I think they might have been at Brewsday last year. Thinking I was not. But they were. So Waynesboro didn't have any craft beer, but now I think they have 2. It's like 7 Arrows.
Oh, 7 Arrows is good.
Okay, and this one, Basic City.
Mm-hmm.
And there may be a third one in the works.
That's got to be what it is, because, when...
7 Arrows was definitely 2 years ago when I was at Brewsday.
Exactly.
Definitely there.
And I remember that was the first time I had them, too.
I think so, me
They were
too.
pretty new. And yeah, that's got to be what it is, because usually at the beer festivals around here, they try and keep it fairly local, like pretty much the majority of Virginia breweries.
Right.
So, got to give them props for that. Of course, this one, Brewer's Art, is from Baltimore, which I actually popped in there based on your recommendation, and not because... And in fact, you were a little late to texting me back.
Yeah,
there.
I didn't, but you're
But
whoever you were with knew.
No, it wasn't me. It was my gut. I said we should go there because I remembered you talking about it.
I worked up there.
Describing the bar underneath and all that.
Up
sort
until
of
last year, for like 8 years, I was there at least a week a month, and that's a go-to. I mean, those guys make really good beer, and it's a really great location. I'm sure you went in and saw that.
Oh yeah, and it's funny because because I was telling them about how we were talking about it on the show, and so we even pulled up that episode to re-listen to it, and it was like we were hearing you describe it, and you're like, if you're really lucky, you get a spot right in the front with a window, so you can see it. And I was like, oh, this is where I guess we were lucky enough to get a
it's like a
there.
converted townhouse on an old Baltimore street. I mean, it's actually kind of a main drag. There's like 2 streets, Cathedral, and the other one they go back and forth. And it's on one of those. And then in the back of it is a 5-star restaurant
like
with
a really
white
nice
tablecloths.
restaurant. And then there's the bar down.
And then the grass cellar downstairs where I always go, because that's why I like the slum with all the college students.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go, but it wasn't open.
Yeah.
I guess because it was like, a Sunday morning or afternoon or whatever it was.
Yeah, so the upstairs is probably the best because you got a view of the street. And they got all the beers on tap.
We just sat there so we could watch it. And the lady was very helpful. The beers were very good. And this one, unfortunately, did not get on tap, but I wanted to bring it back because I was like, oh my gosh, a triple double. So luckily,
that one probably
nice
wasn't on
bottle.
tap. It probably was bottled only. They have a lot of beers you got to ask for.
Yeah,
Like downstairs, they got a cooler full of all their. If you ask them for something special, they'll give you like 2 years ago Christmas beer. Okay.
Yeah, don't mind.
Oh,
if I
yeah.
do.
I mean, good stuff. But then a lot of their stuff's around town.
Yeah, but I will say it was a pretty penny. I think that bottle was like $18, something like that.
Yeah, that's about
But when
right.
you think about the quality of beer you're getting, the ABV you're getting, and plus that's a huge bottle. I mean, that's like a wine bottle size. I don't know. What size of the bottle is this?
Like fifth.
750, yeah.
750 milliliters.
750. That'll be about 750.
Yeah, and there's really not that many breweries in Baltimore, and of the breweries, that's probably the best one. There's the Gypsy Brewer. He's over there near the ballpark. No, near the old one-eyed beer guy.
One-eyed Willie. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Natty
Bo.
Bo.
He's like across the street from the old Natty Bo plant. It's not. I want to say McKellar, but that's not right.
Oh, I would have known. I would have tried to check into that. Did I tell you about how I screwed up and ended up going to, because I wanted to go to Heavy Seas, and so we were traveling from my sister's apartment in D.C. over to Baltimore. So I just pull up like Waze, type in Heavy Seas,
Went to the factory.
Didn't go to the factory.
They got a pub, but they also got a place where they make it that you can't really drink there.
No, well, yeah, it took me to the tap room, like downtown.
Okay.
So, because I looked at the distance, I was like, yeah, that's about right. Here we go. And yeah, it took me to the tap room, so I was kind of pissed. Because it was also International Beer Day, which would have been a good day. She was even said, like, oh, yeah, they're doing all sorts of tours and cool stuff. I was like, son of a bitch. And at that point, we didn't have time to go back to it, so. F it.
I remember Of Love and Regret is the name of the bar. I'm going to get you the brewer's name here.
Of the Gypsy?
Yeah. But he's famous. He brews all over the place. But he opened a bar, and like one of the most amazing things is it has the original 1850 bar made from a single tree.
What?
And it's like 4 feet wide and goes and curves around with knots in it. It's amazing.
That sounds awesome.
My internet's not being
Well,
cooperative.
we'll figure
But
it out.
anyway, Of Love and Regret, what a great name.
That's not bad.
Speaking of great, I was in Vegas a couple weeks ago, and I didn't find any beer. I think we talked about that in the last segment, but I did find a cool brewery, not in Vegas, Death Valley Brewing, and their motto is the greatest: when you're dying for a cold one.
Death Valley.
Yeah, it's right at the entrance, a little town.
So nothing good in Vegas, huh?
Nothing good. I couldn't, Tenata Creek.
They got so much other stuff going on.
Yeah,
over
really,
there.
it's not a beer town. There are
Definitely not a beer town.
The only beer store is Total Wine, and you know how they are. And I could not find like a beer bottle store in the whole city, and it's a pretty big city. And so everything that came in from the internet was like, just a liquor store. We got Budweiser here, vodka. I was like, no, I want beer. And I just couldn't find it. I think there's only like 7 breweries there. No. But Baltimore's a great town. We'll see. Waynesboro could be the next great mecca of beer.
I guess time will tell on that one.
I'm going to think no.
Yeah, probably not. But either way, 2's a good start, right? And are they making, Basic City, if I remember correctly, I think their beers are pretty decent. How you feeling about that
There's nothing wrong with this beer. I'd say that this beer is as good as, or maybe even a little bit better than the one I had last segment. So I'm going to give this beer.
And what beer is it again? Recap it for us.
Macropolis. Not Metropolis. Macropolis. And there's a picture, it looks like an old map with the moon on it.
It almost looks like a crop circle.
Yeah, and it looks like the moon with moons. I don't know. I got a moon here in my pants.
I'm guessing it's because, is it so it's supposed to be like Metropolis, but it's micro because it's like microbrewery?
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's
like
it. Anyway, but I'm going to give it 4.5.
That's not bad at all.
Old hometown beer.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude. That's
got to be good.
This big bad boy over here, I'm not going to lie, the first sip kind of took me aback. Might have just kind of been because I was like, whew, kind of kicks you in the face. But, man, as I'm going, this beer is getting better and better. Crosstown Volume 2 is what it is, so I'm assuming this is like their second go at it. From Brewer's Art, it is a delicious triple double ale. It is a 5. No,
there you
easy
go.
peasy, done deal.
Yeah, we've loved triples, and then you double it up as well. Even better.
That's just a double whammy, if you will. So not too sure what we're doing on the next show. We're open to suggestions.
Yeah,
people can always reach out. How can they reach out to us, Huck?
Well, they can hook BeerBuzz at Gmail or anywhere on the internet at Facebook. I think I'm on Twitter there. I think I'm on Instagram.
You think you are?
I think I am.
I think I am.
And you could join us on Untapped, which is what we use to rate these beers.
Yeah, which we did a great job explaining it.
Now we're explaining it. So I'm a Huck's Beer Buzz, and Drez is Drez Drinks, because we know he does.
Yes,
and you can friend us on there, and then you can share in our antics and my travels. Drez not quite as much, but we both go out and find beer.
I try to go out here and there when I can.
I try to go all the time.
Yeah,
it's getting worse because I'm semi-retired now.
You mean better?
Yeah, that's what I mean. My traveling is getting more.
Yeah, but yeah. So hit us up on Untapped, and of course you can also email me Drez at 1053thebear.com. That's not Drez. It's just one Drez.
And he's on Facebook as Drez.
Don't look me up on Facebook.
Yeah, tag him in some pictures on there.
Don't do that. All right, Huck. Well, I appreciate you coming in as always. Hit him up, Huck's Beer Buzz on everything, and we will do something next week. Not too sure what. We'll figure it out.
We were discussing it, but let's let it be a surprise.
Well, we can discuss it a little bit more, and we'll get those promos up, and people will figure it out eventually.
Yeah, you can listen on the weekend and find out.
Yeah. All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll get back to the tunes right here on 105.3 The Bear. Stick around.